Hey guys, what's up? It's Dusty here, back with another crypto video, and today we're going to be talking about Ripple and XRP. Now, a lot of you guys requested me to talk about some other coins as well, so later today we are also doing a video about VeChain and Stellar, so make sure you go ahead and check that video out in a couple of hours as well. But before that, I think there will also be another Ripple XRP video because I got a couple of tweets and stuff that I really need to discuss, but I don't want to make this video over 20 minutes, so let's get into some cool stuff today, guys. I have a lot of action to discuss here, as you guys can see at the top here. A lot of cool stuff. And also, guys, as you know, we're giving away $200 worth of XRP every single video that we do. Now, a lot of you guys said in the comment section, 400 likes, Dusty, that's too much. So, all right, let's try 300. Or maybe let's make it a little bit easier, 299. Yes, I'm actually deducting one more like from that. So we're giving away $200 worth of XRP, and all that you have to do is press the like button on this video, comment something down below, and make sure you have the notification bell on by just quickly pressing that subscribe button and the little bell icon next to it. And then if we hit 299 likes within 24 hours, we're giving that $200 to somebody in the comment section. Ripple's high speed and low cost approved by Swift media reports. So then again, sounds pretty interesting, and it definitely is. Euromulchan wrote here, the XRP community is discussing a recent report that Swift has trialed the Ripple technology for funds transferring and found it speedy and low priced. I mean, we all know that they are speedy and low priced. One thing we did not really know, though, is how Swift is discussing this, or what exactly is true and what is not. Now, all of these articles have more references. In this case, this article has a pretty solid point here by actually adding an image and I think like 2 references. Oh wait, I only see like a cover image, but normally they have like 1 or 2 references in here. But in this case, you know, they do have something. Most of the time they do not. They also have a quote, so I guess we're just gonna see what they got. First of all, Swift approves of Ripple technology but says no for now, and Swift strikes back at Ripple. So to give you guys a little bit more about that, Ripple has been teaming up with more and more partners recently, signing up more big banks to its RippleNet. It has been rebranded its XRP as an on-demand liquidity, and it has acquired MoneyGram and had talks with the Western Union. Swift remains its biggest rival. Now again, you can see the writing is not optimal for reading purposes, but it can still be understood what they try to say. I don't like this. I don't like this one bit. Now, the community is discussing the most recent report about Swift's actually testing Ripple's technology for instant payments and finding it satisfactory regarding speed and low price. Swift approves of Ripple technology, but they actually said no for now. Arab Times Align has mentioned that Swift has been trialing Ripple's blockchain-powered abilities to conduct transnational payments and found that the crypto giant can indeed do that fast and cheap. Nevertheless, Swift has conducted that Ripple tech is not yet ready to be used on a wide scale, but they are, as said before, speedy and low priced. In their quote, however, it said that technology is not yet ready for mainstream use. Considering that the fact that Swift is the main rival of Ripple, I do not completely agree with that as well, but we can understand why they say that. No wonder that the verdict was positive at the beginning, but ultimately not quite so. I mean, what else could you expect from them? And I don't know, but we cannot press any links since this website might be a little bit broken. And the bank covered messaging system used for the select I cannot read it, it's too small, and I want to delete the page. I don't want to refresh because what if the page does not load again, right? That's why I want to keep it open here. Swift strike back at Ripple. In late September, Swift spread the word that it has integrated its GPI service into a local payment system in various countries that allows much faster transactions for Swift and its customers than before, thus responding to the recent Ripple expansion in the market. And last year, there were rumors that Swift may acquire Ripple, but a former Swift employee dismissed them, supporting his conclusions with solid arguments. So let's try to refresh it, see if it does work. I don't know, I kind of have a feeling that it's not going to work out, because it says here, not reacting in Dutch. Let's give it a little quick second. Maybe it's still going to load. No, I don't think so, though. Maybe everything's broken now. Maybe I broke it all. I don't think so, though. It will work. Okay, Ripple undergoes major rebrand, drops XRP, XVIA, and XCurrent. Well, if you read it like that, that sounds really quite scary. Like, what are they doing? What are we talking about here? And who brought this rumor or argument to life? Well, Ripple has decided to reinvent themselves, removing all mention of XRP, XVIA, and XCurrent in the middle of a difficult year for XRP, in which the token has sunk to minimal yearly levels. You can see here what they've been doing. They've like gulped it up, just taking it all in. Well, visitors to Ripple's official website will notice that the San Francisco-based company has now integrated all its services into a single platform called RippleNet. An analysis of what Ripple explains on its website leads to conclude that now XVIA and XCurrent coexist within RippleNet, while XRapid is now called on-demand liquidity. Ripple is quietly working on major changes. Ripple began this new phase relatively quietly and without much explanation, though it was confirmed by Emi Yoshikawa, of course, the director of global operations at Ripple, really key person at Ripple, by the way, guys. Emi Yoshikawa, if you have no idea who it is, make sure you just get a couple of minutes to check out a little bit of her quotes, a little bit of her speeches, a little bit of her maybe like interviews online, because she has a lot of important stuff to say. Most of her tweets will most likely be in Japanese, but there's just a quick translate button on Twitter, so you must not have any issue with that. Who explained that they are not talking about new products, but instead everything is just a significant rebranding. Let's quickly open that up on the side. In other words, what was previously called XRapid is now called on-demand liquidity, and the abbreviation is ODL. Whether you're using ODL or pre-funding, the remains messaging part is still the same mechanism. The XCurrent interbank payment network did not need XRP to function. However, the XRapid system was meant to promote XRP adoption. Ripple follows the same philosophy with its new product, explaining that they expect to develop products that allow a seamless transition between the use of Ripple services with and without XRP, and this allows financial institutions that initially use RippleNet in traditional liquidity schemes to do so seamlessly if they want to switch to ODL in the future. So here's a couple of reasons to be optimistic about XRP's future, at least in the short term, but I also think about the longer term in all of this. But before that, let's quickly take a look at the tweets. Does it say the date here? 1st of October. It's now the 4th, so we might have to scroll down a little bit. You can see a lot of value she adds to it all. You can see a lot of stuff, right? I'm not assuming it's... no, it's not that. It does look a lot like it because it's freaking Japanese and I can't read any of it. What does it say right here? It also says Spring as well. Developer platform from Spring. Okay. Cool. It says here XRP Ledger and yada yada yada. Okay, she also does the tweets in English, maybe. I don't even know, guys. I don't know. It must read from October 1st, and it has the word Ripple and then like a squiggly one. All right, there we go. This one must be it. Has 510 likes, must be important. Some of you may have noticed by changing the content of Ripple's website, but from the individual products of the X series so far, the network infrastructure called RippleNet is the first, and in specific corridor, the liquidity and on-demand liquidity framework can be selected as an option. Okay, it's pretty obvious actually what they try to say with that. This one is the second one we want to check out. In other words, what was previously called XRapid is now called on-demand liquidity, and the abbreviation, I guess we get it. It's all the same thing. Good. Now again, why to be happy with XRP? Why to be optimistic about the future and what's going on with it? Well, although XRP is going through some bad times in a strong bearish trend, it seems that this decision triggers some optimism in the markets, and yesterday XRP had a slight price increase of 10%, going from 23 to 26 cents per coin. Well, I actually did not completely see it happening, but I do believe them when they say so. I mean, a range of 10% on a day is pretty good, but it does not really mean that the coin increased 10%, right? Because I personally did not see it too much as, I guess, maybe a couple hours ago when it was still 23 cents. I personally did not see it at 23 cents for too long. So, again, I cannot really enjoy this whole conversation because I didn't see it go to 23 cents. But maybe on some exchanges it did, or maybe they're hallucinating a little bit. It could be any of that. And today, Ripple's XRP, because it's talking about yesterday, right? So that's like, it's Friday now. So whenever they're talking about Thursday, I'm assuming. Maybe some other day, but I don't see it at 23 cents anywhere, so. Yeah, I don't know. Today, Ripple's XRP experienced a small correction to 25 cents. However, the stochastic RSI shows that it is very oversold. And this means that traders could expect a rise in the prices, at least in the short term, to levels close to a zone between 28 and 30 cents, close to the 200 EMA. This area has served as an essential reference throughout the year, and since February that channel has been an area of constant pivoting in which the token bounces several times before gaining energy for a significant rise or fall. Are Ripple strategies working? Is it still too early to tell? Well, all the excitement caused by this rebranding can be contrasted against a rage caused by its treasury unlocking 1 billion XRP one day after it dumped 60 million XRP, which was preceded by yet another 30 million XRP dump all during the same weekend. This got some people really angry, got some people really rallied up, but still, the fork is not going to work. I'm calling it, guys, the fork that they're still talking about. And yes, they're still talking about it on Twitter. I've seen it come by a couple of times. It's not going to work. At least, if you just see it from a broader perspective here, what is it going to do? It's going to be another XRP, right? It's going to be exactly the same thing, but then without the money being locked up in escrow, without Ripple owning such a big majority of it. Who's going to provide any utility to it? And in Brad Garlinghouse's own words, utility drives value. In his case, the more utility it has, the higher the value of said digital asset. If we think about that, where's the utility going to be for this Ripple 1, right, which is the fork of XRP, right, that they wanted to make? Where's the utility going to be? As it is fast, it is cheap, it is quick, it is cool, it is efficient, yada, yada, yada. It might have all those cool perks, but who's going to be using it? Because right now, the biggest prospect of XRP is that Ripple is promoting it, that Ripple is doing a lot of stuff with it through, for example, Spring's $1 billion incentive, or 1 billion XRP, I don't even know. That's one example. And also a couple of other ways, like through XRapid and such. They're really promoting the use of XRP. They're really driving utility through it. They're also just adding a lot of value to the coin, to the digital asset. And if we stripped it all away and just put up a blank Ripple 1 or a new XRP, a copy of it, you really have none of the perks except for the coin itself, but no real utility. And thus, in the end, I think it has no purpose. It has no good use anymore, which makes it kind of useless. Yeah, that's my view on it all. Price analysis October 4th. Ripple, Bitcoin, XRP, Litecoin credits, and EOS. Ripple, Litecoin, EOS, and credits break away from the general bearish trend to record relatively impressive gains on Friday. Well, actually, I don't completely agree with this. Again, they're saying that we've gotten some crazy gains, we've done some crazy prices, but we're just up 3.5%, maybe something like that. 3.5% here. Bitcoin is up 0.5%, and the rest of the crypto market is also on average up 2% or 1.8-ish. 1.8 to 2% is what they are up. I mean, is it that significant then that Ripple's doing 3.5%? Is it that crazy, that significant? I don't really think so. I just think it is kind of cool that we're above Bitcoin, so that XRP to BTC is doing good in an uptrend again, or in a little bit of an upwards move. I don't even know what the trend is in general. But in the end, I don't think this is that much of an achievement. And even as we can see right here, the zones, I don't dig it too much. Again, this one perfectly matched, I would say. Yeah, they drew it. Yeah, this one perfectly matched, which is kind of interesting. But for the rest, the zone here, I'm not too much for it, guys. I'm not too much for it. I'm also not too much in the mood to talk about some of these price moves, as I think it's a little bit more difficult now that BTC is so uncertain. We expected BTC to have a little bit of a bounce back upwards, but it really did not have that bounce back upwards that some expected, because, I mean, look at where we're trading right now. So what exactly is going to be happening to the price in this instant? I would not know what to tell you right there. Ripple's XRP is bottoming against Bitcoin, trading legend Peter Brandt. Commodity trading vet Peter Brandt shocks crypto Twitter by saying that the XRP price has already bottomed against Bitcoin. This actually on its own is a pretty good thing. Ripple's XRP is bottoming against Bitcoin, trading legend Peter Brandt. Peter Brandt's rare bullish XRP tweet, surviving all the FUD. So this guy is actually saying here, and guy, I mean this individual, this person, this behemoth of an investor or of an influencer in the finance space. In his most recent tweet, veteran chartist Peter Brandt says that Ripple's XRP is bottoming against Bitcoin. The third coin smart cap is sitting at 25 cents per coin, up 3.6% over the last 24 hours. And he says right here, there's some chart evidence that XRP is bottoming against BTC. Brandt's rare bullish tweet about XRP, and that's again where we're going to end it off here. This is just a surprising take from someone who claimed that the XRP price could plunge to as low as 2 cents just 1 month ago. Some Twitter users are still in disbelief, claiming that the Bitcoin maximalist is probably being sarcastic, and Brandt is known as an avid XRP hater. Notably, he had some words of praise for Ripple as a company, but he still believes that it has grossly manipulated the price of its token. Earlier, crypto trader Luke Martin pointed out that XRP was forming a rounded bottom, also calling his token his favorite altcoin. Okay, let's quickly read through it. It's just too small to skip. Surviving on the FUD, XRP failed to make a splash in 2019 despite Bitcoin's massive rally in Q2. As reported by You Today, Multicoin Capital co-founder Kyle Samani claimed that Ripple and its continuous sales could be responsible for the token's disastrous price performance. Ripple CEO Brett Garlinghouse recently did a CNN interview where he claimed that the price of XRP token, that they are not really manipulating it. That was what he said. And with a slew of new developments within the Ripple ecosystem, it might be the beginning of a new glorious chapter for XRP. What's your opinion on this opinion of Brandt, and why is he so bullish? Well, personally, I also think it is quite sarcastic. I personally am thinking that. But let's quickly see what the comments are saying here. As Crypto for Pyro says here, at least Brandt is honest, unlike that bikini maximalist tone vase. And is there anything that's liked a lot? $500 XP, here we go. Exactly, that's the spirit. Yes, it is also never too cheap to lose another 50%. He also has a good point right there. This guy, I like it. I like whenever this is put up. This GIF can give me some enthusiasm. Daily Hopium here. Look at that one. Yes, getting their Hopium, Peter. A little funny too as well. Excellent point. Bam. Swell. I mean, this is one thing that we should be considering always. I mean, Swell is going to be one of the main factors that's going to push XRP adoption to a whole new level, guys. I mean, that's one thing we should never be forgetting. Definitely not. But hey, guys, that was it for this video. Hopefully you all enjoyed. If you did, make sure you press the like button on this video right now. And I will see you guys again in another crypto video. Don't forget to press the like button if you enjoyed it, or to enter the giveaways. And do not forget to check out the description for the Facebook group link. Make sure you guys join it. Make sure you guys join the Discord. And I'll see you guys again in another crypto video. I have some other cool links in there which you should check out. But hey, I'll see you guys again in another one.